Hello and welcome to Reddit on Reddit, the internet's auditory version of Reddit. I'm Nelson Allingham, joined by Michael Campbell.
We're a day late and a buck short, Nelson. It's what people have come to expect from us, I feel.
Several bucks short.
Yeah. You're sounding a buck short. You're still a little under the weather, but you've powered through for the love of this podcast.
Yes, that's true. I wish...
you were dead. You said that before we started.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't say anything along the lines of, God damn these listeners, why do they need a podcast every week?
Yeah.
That's not what I said. Nothing like that. But I say let's get into it. Oh,
Well,
wait.
Can I
First,
tell you...
I feel like I... Oh, yeah, okay, you go.
I just want to tell you something that I saw, only because I know you'll have an opinion.
Okay.
Just for reference, the recording date of this is the 20th of September.
Yes.
I was at the shopping centre last weekend, Nelson.
Whoa.
So many full Christmas displays are up.
I know. Come on. What's going on with that? Yeah, I was at Bunnings today and I saw these like statues of like toy soldiers and snowmen and stuff. I was like, come on, guys.
Yes, I know that
another month.
I know that you don't like a Christmas creeping in early, especially one that's creeping in over what I'm going to assume is your favorite holiday, Halloween.
Yeah, that's what really gets me. How can I really enjoy the Halloween festivities when I see Santa climbing through a chimney?
Yes,
you know?
And I assume,
Really
by the way, that
puts me
Halloween
off.
is your favorite holiday because you scare children so much.
Yeah, well, I try to.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yes. Firstly, I feel like I should just tell listeners I got a cat. His name's Bandit. He's almost 10. Pretty cute.
Now,
That's all.
I want to point out this show doesn't have a great history with cats. Is your cat better than the current show cat? Of course, Meg's the cat.
A million times better.
Wow.
A million times.
This
cat, Bandit, is what cats should be.
Well, we may
Meg's
have a
is
new
what-
show cat.
I think we should. Yeah. We've got two show cats. One we love and one we hate.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Also, Gambo, just as we often do ice cold recommendations.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've got something slightly different.
Okay.
Ice cold headline.
Oh,
Queen is dead.
Yeah, Queen is dead.
Yeah. The brand. It was dead since Freddie Mercury. That's how I feel about it anyway.
So you say Adam Lambert? No, thank you.
How dare he?
Can I say on the Queen the band front? Do you think Adam Lambert ever feels like by this point surely he's just in Queen? Because now they're always still like Queen featuring Adam Lambert. Like he's still not in Queen.
Nah. Cambo, Queen is dead. Did I not just tell you this? There is no Queen. But it's lukewarm headline.
Yep.
The Queen is dead.
Yep.
We never thought that it would happen. But there it is.
So here's the thing. I don't know if you remember this. My podnapping at the start of the year was predictions for 2023.
Oh,
and we
yes,
did
that's right.
predict which celebrity or famous figure we think would die. I don't remember who we predicted, but it'll be very interesting to see at the end of the year whether we were correct.
I don't think we said the Queen, only because I literally thought the Queen was going to live forever.
Yeah.
I thought we would go be on our deathbed and being like, well, at least the Queen's still alive. But that is not the case. So I thought that I would do, at first I have two Queen relevant things at the top. One is a one-liner. This is by Shahiziyaz. God kind of dropped the ball last week when he failed to save the Queen. I thought that's good.
Yeah.
Really, that's what was keeping the Queen alive.
People saying it.
Is people saying, God save the Queen. I think what happened, probably technically, because she was meant to live forever, is just on the day she died, literally no one in the world said, God save the Queen.
I think...
And he forgot.
The investigation is probably still ongoing because they do need to interview every single person in the world.
Yeah.
So far, no one is copped to saying it, so it does look like the likely cause.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Some people. But this first Reddit on Reddit was in the subreddit. Oh, I was meant to open this link first. Whoopsie daisy. It was in the subreddit Sydney. And it was by Pitts what? And Sydney obviously being a city in Australia.
Yes.
And this is titled The Secret Letter of Queen Elizabeth II. Everyone is forbidden to open until the year 2085. Now, I'd actually never heard about this. Have you heard about this?
No.
Before? Yeah, so it says, to the Honourable, the Lord Mayor of Sydney, Australia, greetings. On a suitable day to be selected by you in the year 2085 AD, would you please open this envelope and convey to the citizens of Sydney my message to them, Elizabeth. So, there's a bit more here. So here's the story.
Yep.
According to the news, the handwriting letter of the Queen is for Sydney Citizen. It's inside the Queen Victoria building. Nobody is allowed to open the Queen's letter until the year 2085. Queen Elizabeth II had written it after the Great Restoration of that building in November 1986. It's been framed inside the glass cabinet in the dome area at the top of the building. The letter was addressed to, oh yes, blah, 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 what I've said. And then with her signature. Yeah.
What do you think it says, Nelson?
I think it says, this is what I imagine it says. Ha! Caught red-handed, you son of a bitch. This, I know nobody could wait that long. Surely you're the thief that stole this letter. And Gambo, I would like us to be those people.
I'm totally on board. I would, if...
Of all the schemes we've come up with on this podcast, this one is the closest one that we could probably accomplish.
Yeah, geographically.
Geographically.
Yeah.
We still don't like the intelligence, but when we get that intelligence, Cambo, that letter is as good as ours.
What I like to think is because she's deemed it not to be opened until 2085, clearly she wants to get I wanted to drop a bomb. You know what I mean? Because she's right. I'll be way gone, so I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So do you reckon she'd be like, a shit opera house? And by the way, the coffee in Melbourne, have you ever had the coffee in Melbourne? Oh my God.
So much better than Sydney. Honestly, you guys should go down there once in a while.
They have this thing called a flat white. I've never seen it anywhere else except for Melbourne.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Jeez, Nelson, you sound rough.
Yeah, sorry to everybody else. We're also recording remotely, obviously, and the mic that I have just picks up everything. Yeah. So, I can't even pretend to try and cough away from the mic.
You shouldn't have brought the muffler. Pick up everything mic. That was your first mistake.
That was my first mistake. Ugh, rookie mistake. But anyway, I imagine this letter that we will eventually get to and open. Don't you reckon that... How good's your English accent?
Passable.
Okay. Because I think this is sort of the time that we could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually, is the Queen's body meant to be making its rounds to Australia?
They had the funeral last night, so I think it's... no, it doesn't come to Australia. She would never come to this prison colony.
That's true. Where she has always thought of us as the scum of the earth.
Do you reckon the letter's by the way, the power vested in me...
I actually thought there was still more of a ceremony. She goes different places. As you can tell, I have not been paying attention to what's been going on.
The only thing I know, because on TV last night, because we are one of the colonies, every single channel was playing the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II on every ABC channel. Whatever. Then we got to Channel 10. It was just The Amazing Race.
Yeah. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, they're like, guys, we can't all be playing it. We've got this episode of The Amazing Race ready to go.
Yeah. It's probably the highest numbers they ever had.
Yeah. What if she was in the letter, by the powers vested in me as the current sitting queen at the time of writing this, by opening this letter, all Australians are now convicts again.
Oh no. Yeah. Suckers. This was my plan from the start. No, I think, yeah, okay. So I think what we should, damn, yeah. So I was hoping that everybody would come here and then we could maybe dress up as some Buckingham Palace type guards.
Yep. The like the beef eaters, I think they're called, with the big hats and the red coats.
Yeah, yeah. And then we approach the mayor with our best English accent and we say, there was actually an amendment to the letter.
Oh.
And we need to subtly, without anybody knowing, this is top secret, we need to swap the letters.
We're going to need to be very posh for this, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Super posh.
Yeah. Because we can't be like, oi, you listen here, mate. We got an amendment to that letter over there, you know? Yeah. We need to be proper posh.
First off, we walk in, demand tea. We're already drinking tea, but we don't want to be without tea at any moment. That's how they would pick up on us.
That's true.
So go in, drinking tea, demand tea. That's step one.
Yeah.
Then I think talk about golf for a bit. Mm-hmm. That seems like a pretty posh English thing to do.
Can I veto? I think we should talk about polo.
Oh, polo, yeah. Polo.
Yeah, so we'll be like, I'm so sorry we're late, dear chap. Just came from a game of polo. You know how it is when it runs over, am I right? Of course I'm not right with you. Look at you, you're Australian.
Yeah. You convict. Calling anyone convict is probably key as well.
Yes, yeah. You there, convict.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty flawless when we'll be able to swap letters. So this has a double benefit. One is we get to see what's in the letter.
Yeah.
Brilliant. But then also switch the letter into something that we can tell people in 2085.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
It'll be the dearest subjects of Sydney. You should all be subbed to Reddit on Reddit podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should say, because people were like, that's weird. She didn't even know that Reddit was around when that came around. I'm just trying to think of the holes people will pull in this.
Well,
otherwise, flawless.
No, I've got it, because there's a certain kind of Englishman that they love the Queen, right? That Queen, brilliant. She's brilliant, right? Mm. So when they go, how did she know that there would be a something called a podcast, let alone a podcast called Reddit on Reddit? Yeah. Oh, she's bloody good, isn't she?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. In fact, actually, what we could do is suggest that she is in fact still alive, and maybe in the letter that's what she's admitting, and we just give we give like information on current day. I mean, we probably won't be alive by 2085, but like, you know, in a few years when we write this letter and steal the other one, we'll just write some facts that are happening that year. Yep. And be like, yeah, I'm still alive. I know that these things are happening. Also, subscribe to the Reddit on Reddit podcast. Really cool. And people will be like, oh my God, it was a conspiracy the whole time. The Queen actually is alive still to this day. Yeah. And I think that's good. Also, build a statue of Delson Camber. Why not?
Yeah, that's important. Make them knights posthumously, because again, we'll be dead. But I need a statue of them, erected somewhere in a prominent position in the middle of Sydney. Even though we don't live there, or never will live there. But
the statue is of us spitting on the ground of Sydney.
Yeah. And somehow the spit needs to be carved in midair. We don't know how you will make it stay there, but that is a demand. And then posthumously, what do you think about knighthood?
Oh, why not?
May as well. We're dead. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Dead. And also animal sacrifices every fortnight in our name.
Yeah.
Just in case it does anything. Yeah.
And by the way, if technology has advanced to a place now where you can resurrect us, do resurrect us, I think.
Do that. Yeah. Maybe if we're also going to get back like our youth and stuff.
I wouldn't mind being old and just going to have a look at that statue.
Oh, okay. Yeah. then die.
Yeah. Like, all right, kill me again.
Oh god, the pain. Sure you can resurrect people, but should you? Oh god.
You can't de-age them. You can just resurrect them.
Okay. Let's get into Ask Reddit.
Ask Reddit.
This Ask Reddit is by Sevalonovic. Let's pretend each country in the world is a guest at a party. What are they doing at the party?
Oh, well, we know that Russia is bullying Ukraine over in the corner, and everyone's been like, "Oh, should we? Russia's pretty tough. I don't want to. If we all tell them stop, should we?
Yeah.
We'll let them go for now.
We're all like slipping Ukraine like weapons to fight with.
Yeah.
Like giving them a shiv or something, and be like, but don't tell them, but like don't tell Russia that we gave you this. But
like
here's this shiv.
Like every now and again, Russia will stop punching them and like walk to go get a beer or something, and someone will come over and go, "Don't tell Russia, but like I'm on your side in this whole thing."
Yeah. This has been brutal. This fight in the corner the whole time.
Obviously, for political reasons, I cannot say that out loud, but just letting you know, we're with you, buddy.
And also, as Russia is going off to get a beer, he's actually just getting other people's beer.
Yeah.
People have brought beer to the party, and he's taking it.
And you're like,
oh, hey,
Russia, you're taking everyone else's beers, but don't you famously have like heaps of beers? And like, yes, that is not to touch.
Yeah.
Okay. I think.
So how about Australia?
We're doing a shoey.
Oh, we're doing shoey.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
Is it worth explaining a shoey, Nelson? I believe it is a national pastime of the Australian.
Here's what you do: you get a shoe, you pour some beer in it.
Well, first of all, Nelson, you've been wearing the shoe, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, well, somebody's been wearing the shoe.
Yeah. But my point is, you don't get a clean shoe. You get a shoe that has been worn most of the day. You take it off.
Yeah.
You put a beer in it. You drink the beer from the shoe.
Well, it would be weird to bring out a fresh shoe.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I don't want people, if they want to try it at home, to get it wrong. Don't go to your closet and get out a shoe. Take off the shoe you're wearing. Pour a beer in the shoe. Drink from the shoe.
That's a good point.
We love to get our athletes to do this for some reason. The crowd will just start cheering shoey, especially like car drivers and stuff like that. It's a big point of national pride to get an athlete to drink a beer out of a shoe.
Yeah. I think perhaps at this party we're after we've done the shoey. We're actually following America around, and we're doing everything that America is doing, and being like, "Oh man, you're so cool." But then as soon as America's like not looking, which everybody else was like, "What's with America? Am I right?" Yeah, man. So, do you know about this guy? Then America turns to us and we're like, "Yeah, cheers, hey, great party." I think New Zealand is there.
Mm-hmm. Is New Zealand following us around doing the same thing?
Maybe they're following us. No, this is what I think, actually. I think New Zealand is the life of the party. Mm-hmm. They're like having such a good time. Everybody's like, hey, check out New Zealand's dance moves. This is so cool. They look so good. Like, everybody's loving New Zealand. Everybody's getting along with New Zealand.
Yeah.
And then the next day, everybody wakes up and they're like, man, how awesome was Australia last night?
That's true.
And we'll take the credit.
Yeah.
We'll be like, that was us.
Yeah.
That was definitely us.
And there was some weird guy drinking out of a shoe. I don't know if that was South Africa or something. I don't really know what was going on. They all speak funny.
Yeah. Here's what I do know for sure. Switzerland and Sweden are there. They're standing in the corner, and they're wearing the exact same outfit.
and people are going, which one's which? We can't tell.
What, like, we can't. Practically identical twins, almost. Yeah. And here's the thing: we're like, hey, what do you think about this Russia-Ukraine thing, and they're like, we're just sort of neutral about it.
Yeah.
And then
Both
we're
of
like,
you?
oh,
Yeah,
how about,
yeah,
like,
both of us. Yep.
how about, like, any fights? Any fights? Interested? Always neutral. Okay, fine. You two deserve each other, is what we say.
And then the one of them that's appropriate says, "Here's that chocolate we make," and we're like, "We knew it was from you guys."
yeah, exactly. How about America in general?
Well, by the way, I think that England is bossing a lot of people around, but the rest of the Europe people are like, we don't even fucking like this guy.
But yeah, everybody's slowly getting over it.
Yeah.
Like at the start of the party, maybe England was like bossing everybody around. We're like, oh yes, England, yes, absolutely, yes, sir, thank you, sir. And then by like towards the end of the party, everybody's like, all right, fuck off, England.
Yeah,
like, we've had enough of you.
It turns out that you're really, really small, England. We've never realized quite how small you are. And you know how you were bossing India around for quite a while? They're way bigger than you.
Yeah. We much prefer India now. I think. Also, the food you bought, very boring. Yeah. So pick that up next time.
But what's America doing? I think America is the I mean, this is a bit of a cliche to say, but like the loud attention seeker at the party. America is on the roof, and they're going to jump off the roof into the pool.
Yeah,
and everyone's like,
you know what it is?
Yeah,
it's they're one-upping everyone.
Yeah.
Somebody did like a backflip off the diving board. Everybody's like, yeah, cool. And then America's like, no, check me out. He's like got on top of the roof.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, America, like maybe don't do that because that looks dangerous. And it's like, fuck you. And then America does it.
America is getting progressively drunker. And the whole world is going, I used to really like that guy, but they're going off the rails. But we might just keep watching to see what happens here.
Yeah. It is entertaining to watch from a distance. Yeah. So, all right. Let's move on to Today I Advice.
So now it's time for Today I Learned. What are these about?
Today I Learned.
And also sometimes advice.
This Today I Learned is by James Cook. Not that one. Okay, good. Today I learned the Golden Raspberry Awards has made retractions on 2 occasions. Bruce Willis had his raspberry category retracted once it was discovered he was suffering from
aphasia, I believe it's called.
Yeah, Camber, that was just a bit of an aphasia joke for you.
Oh, very good.
Silly tumor. I was going to keep doing that until you corrected me, so I'm glad that you did that fast. Shelley
It's lucky I'm not like, oh my God, Nelson, are you okay, mate? This is really troubling.
Perhaps you've got aphasia.
And just to check, that joke's in good taste, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, cool.
Only if you don't have it.
Okay.
And,
and as far as we know, neither of us have it, as far as we know.
Yeah. We're already going to hell anyway, so...
That's true.
Shelley Duvall's nomination was retracted because of Kubrick's mistreatment on The Shining.
Yeah.
Totally warranted. Like, oh my God.
Also...
I feel like you probably know maybe that story better than I do.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, oh my God, he was such an asshole to her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Also, she was good in that movie. I don't know why she won that. I think she's great. Like, she's great in The Shining.
Yeah, actually, I it's funny you said that because I didn't even think about the fact that she won the Raspberry Award. That is really strange.
Yeah,
she portrayed a terrified wife very well.
Yeah, but yeah, Kubrick was a massive prick to her. Stanley Kubrick essentially just tortured her until she gave the performance that he was after, which is a woman at the end of her fucking rope going crazy, which is another insult to be like, she was legitimately having a breakdown in the scenes where she's having a breakdown. And then they're like, fake, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. What do you think of the Golden Raspberry Awards?
I mean, like, I understand the
joke. Do we need to explain it to anybody? I've just realized.
But yeah, maybe they're sometimes called the Razzies. They're the anti-Oscars apparently. Like, essentially, they give awards to the worst movies of the year and the worst actors of the year, etc. It's, I don't know. Like, I think it's like a funny joke once.
Yeah.
But like it's way outlasted it's the joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of lame, and it's always low hanging fruit. There was like, oh, you know, the worst movie of the year, A Twilight, and you're like, yeah, okay, like it's well done, you know, like it's not clever.
Yeah. I think what's funny is they couldn't actually say the worst film of the year because that would probably be like, you know,
something unreleased, yeah,
or just like it's almost less funny to make fun of a film that is really genuinely bad. Like Twilight, obviously, maybe not great, but like loved by millions of people. Like
and like they clearly spent like
results and whatever. It's like,
clearly spent millions of dollars on it, and it had a huge box office return. It's like they're not hurting it, are they?
Yeah.
I do always appreciate an actor that is in good enough spirits to go and accept their award from the Razzies. There's been a couple over the years. I know Halle Berry went. She won the Academy Award for Monsters Ball, and the same year she won the Razzie for Catwoman, and she went there with her Oscar and accepted her Razzie. I was like, yeah, that's funny. Like, you know, I feel like
exactly.
it's good. You're good enough to accept this kind of thing and be like, yeah, haha, it's a bad movie or whatever.
Yeah. Let's move on, Gabby, because I'm slowly losing it more and more.
Okay.
So let's get into shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts.
This shower thought, oh boy, it's getting bad, is by Rudimental. Even though our fingers are different lengths, they all line up when you curl all your fingers in.
Now, I just want to take a moment, Nelson.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confident now everyone has now done that.
Everyone's done it.
Yeah.
Everyone's done it. Somebody's been in a car accident because of that.
I'll admit, I didn't just do it, but I did breeze through these notes before we started recording, and I did it when I did that. Yeah.
I am actually like so surprised at this because I was like, I can't believe I haven't like consciously thought about this before.
Yeah.
But it is so weird. You're like, how does that happen? But anyway, I think it's a good one. All right, time to move on.
No, so are you going to survive?
Maybe, we'll find out.
Oh my God, I'm being
Podnapping.
This is Podnapping. We nap, but we take a topic of conversation or a segment from another podcast and we do it ourselves. This one was sent in to us by Dory. And I think she actually mimicked something you did a little while ago.
Yep.
And that is, she sent through quotes from the show, and you have to guess who said it, and if you can, what episode.
Yeah, okay. Second half impossible, but I'll give it a go. This is a weird sensation. This is the first time that I've been podnapped for podnapping.
Yeah.
I tell you
How
what,
do you feel?
Nelson, I don't like it.
Okay.
I feel exploited. Is this what we do to people every week?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. I'm not going to rethink. Obviously, I'm not going to rethink my actions or anything, but yeah, it's a thinker.
Okay. First one. Oh God.
Jesus, this is. I'm so sorry about this episode, everyone.
Yeah, this is literally hell to listen to.
And let's be honest, this is going to be a shorter episode than normal. Nelson isn't thriving, as you can probably hear.
I just want to get through this podnapping because otherwise you'll make me do another podcast next week.
Oh yeah, you're not getting out of podnapping.
Okay. I'm an optimist. I like to believe every baby has a 1% chance of starting World War III.
Oh, I think that's you.
No, it was you.
It wasn't me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Sometimes God closes a window and Satan opens a door.
God, here's the problem is, I don't know how people tell us apart because we're so similar that I can really imagine either of us saying that.
Yeah, both of us say this. Yeah.
The last one was me, which logically you'd think it would go me and then you, but I think that's a trap, so I'm going to say me.
Oh, no, it was me.
Ah, damn, I should have thought logically.
By the way, I forgot to say which episode I think. First one was episode 280. This one was episode 257. I'm not afraid to drop a baby.
Was that me?
It was you, yes.
Episode 222.
Oh, 259.
Oh, not that close.
Yeah, you're in the right hundreds.
Yeah, that's true. Is it give or take 100?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Imagine if vegetables took over the world.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay.
That's it.
I'm going to go you.
It was me.
Yeah.
But Cameron, just like imagine that for a second.
Yeah, hang on. Well, I've imagined it. I don't like it. Episode 248.
Ooh, 64.
Oh, geez, that's
264. 264.
Oh, okay,
sorry.
I was going to say.
Masturbate and do crime.
The pattern's going me, you, so I'm going to go you again.
It is me. I mean, I had the last one, but anyway, that was episode 4.
Yeah, no, so I meant I'm breaking the pattern by that.
Oh, sorry, I see it.
So to what?
That was episode 4. That one.
Episode 4.
Yeah, it was an oldie.
Yeah, I'm surprised I remember that at all.
In a way, Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote is the Moby Dick of our generation.
It does sound like something I might say.
It is you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why. For some reason, I
275.
think evoking Moby Dick for no reason is a very me thing to have done.
It is. It is definitely you, I think. For sure.
It's really confronting to have your own quotes said back to you.
Does it make it worse that like we're laughing at them too?
Oh, yeah. This is totally
Especially-
like narcissistic.
Yeah. Okay. An eye for an eye leaves your other senses heightened.
I'm going to say you.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
me.
I think I even
277.
remember you saying that. Is that kind of recent? Is that in the 200s? Or even in
277. Yeah. Yeah. Not too far away. The more you love Star Wars, the more you fucking hate it.
300s? That sounds like me.
That was you.
Yeah.
Episode 287.
Yeah. I was probably
Shall
talking
we
about...
tap chickens?
Shall we tap chickens? That was me during the spicy chicken challenge.
Yes, that was. Which was episode
280.
You're not going to remember that.
No. I thought it might have been an
I'd love to be
anniversary
able to... Yeah. I'd love to be able to tense my balls.
I'm going to go you.
That was you.
Me? Okay.
Do you know, it's funny because that does seem like more of a me thing to say. Okay, you're 100% God. All right, let's kill God.
Okay. God. We both do have a penchant for killing God, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to say me.
It was you. Episode 140. And that, to me, it's actually quite a funny quote. It was just so random. Anyway, okay. I will be remembered in stories and myth, but not easily found.
Was that you?
It was me.
Yeah.
Episode 271.
Was that when you were quoting your girlfriend? Didn't she have some really deep philosophical quote?
Yeah, I think so. In a dream or something.
Yeah.
Or-
So that could
I don't
actually
know,
be
yeah.
you quoting Alan.
That's true, technically. What's the big...
Oh, so I was going to say
sorry.
251.
Oh, right, sorry. No, 271. What's that big crack in the earth called? The Grand Canyon.
I'm going to say you.
It was me. Episode 137. I actually thought that was more of a you one.
Yeah, it does sound like something I would say, doesn't it? I don't know why I was just getting a you vibe at the end there.
I've got 7 more. I'm going to go through all of them.
Okay.
Ban all pranks, except for a punch to the back of the head, I guess.
Okay. That could be me.
It was me.
It was you. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Episode 137. Was that because we've got some stupid thing where we get listeners to punch to somebody in the back of the head? I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes people remind me of a segment we did called Milk Pranks as well. Do you ever get that?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't remember the context, but it involved Aquaman for some reason. And we were obsessed with milk pranks.
Yeah. I do remember that the guy who I got the milk prank Reddit post from wrote into us and was angry that we stole milk pranks. Anyway, what are they going to do about it? If you're going to murder, do it through the front door.
I'm going to say me.
It was you. And episode 1.
Oh. Is that... Surely that episode can't be good. I haven't listened to it, I think, since it released, but that can't be good,
Don't
right?
do it. Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah. If you've discovered this podcast through this episode, firstly, this is the worst one we've ever recorded, so don't judge it on this one. And secondly, don't go back to the start. Start somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. And start as far back as you think you might need to where you listen to the amount of episodes where you could put up with somebody coughing the entire way through.
Yeah. Oh, here's
if
a
you're
question.
like, oh, I'm going to need at least 50 episodes before I'm comfortable with that. Go back 50 episodes.
Yeah,
Start there.
here's a question. Occasionally we do get people writing in saying, oh, hey, I'm listening to every single episode. So I know we've had a couple of those lately. Question for you guys. When does it get good? You let us know when it gets good, and we'll have that as the official actual start. You should just start at episode 74. Like that, they took about 74 episodes to really get their groove.
I think it's more like we're the underdog and they're rooting for us to start getting good.
Yeah, maybe.
They're like, no, it hasn't happened yet, but we're rooting for you. We feel like it's coming.
If someone writes in, it's like episode 313. We're like, oh, you son of a bitch, you know that we're not up to that yet.
Yeah, bloody jerks. Anyway, it's definitely not this one. Okay. It's not always a rainy day indoors.
I'm going to say you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In episode 12.
That one was good. I wasn't confident on that one at all. I just guessed.
I could kill 2 birds with 1 camera.
That sounds like me.
It is you.
Yeah, I
don't know why. Sometimes I like the lack of context.
I feel like if a camera's involved, I feel like it skews me.
Yeah. That was in episode 13. I like this one. This is good. Potato gun to the temple. That'll kill a man or a woman.
Or a woman sounds like a me joke. I do
Yes.
the or a woman joke quite a bit.
I feel like there was a series of like 3 or 4 episodes in a row where that was always the joke.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like to
we've
do it.
evolved slightly.
I quite like to do it to people that are talking. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, like any man could do that," and I'll just always be like, "Or a woman," like in that really condescending inflection.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry if I came across as sexist. Yes, women, I could kill you too with a potato gun to the head.
So what this makes me think is I condescendingly corrected you, and then you've said the second statement reflecting on what you just said.
Yeah, that's right.
We are, just to be clear, we are feminists.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Okay. There's multiple ways to kill a child with a fridge. That's all I'm saying.
This Out of context, this show sounds so nihilistic.
Yeah.
I feel like a killing kid joke is more you.
Yeah, it was me. And
Yeah.
that was only in episode 310.
It's good to know we haven't changed. Because the quote from episode 1 sounds just as insane as the quote from episode 310.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done. Thank you, Dory. That was awesome. Thank you for
Yeah.
sending in that podnapping.
Do you need me to take over
we
for a
actually
brief
have
moment?
podnapping from What's that?
Do you need me to take over for a brief moment?
Yes. So, wait, hold on. I just want to say
Yeah.
that we had a podnapping coming through from Jeremy. But because Dory gave me this one directly, I thought I would allow you to do Jeremy's one in the future because I'm just a benevolent person like that.
That's great, because I also have one ready, so now I've got one in the bank. I'm going to do Jeremy's next, and then I'll do mine next. Yes, I've never had one in the bank before, Nelson.
Damn it, I should not have done that. Also, we'll do some AMAs next week. So, and apologies for all the coughing. I feel really bad about that. But whose fault is that? Really? If you think about it.
Yeah, well, let's think
It's
about
your
it.
fault.
I think it was the Queen, and now, if anything, we're even now.
We are even now. That's how we. They're trying to. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stop. Great. We are from
The Commonwealth.
the Commonwealth, and I don't want to go to jail particularly. So anyway, yeah, take it away, Cambo.
Thank you for listening. We would love it if you could subscribe to the show. You can also reach us at reddit@gmail.com. That's READIT podcast @gmail.com, or at Reddit podcast on all the socials. So, Reddit. I was almost said Instagram. We're not on there. But READIT podcast on all of the socials. We'd love it if you could leave a review. That somehow helps us in the charts, apparently. So leave a review, say whatever you want in the review. We don't mind as long as their rating is 5 stars. So if you want, you can review another show. Let us know what you think of My Brother, and Me. Leave us a 5-star review as you do it. Would be much appreciated. We will be back next week. Apologies for being a little bit late. Back next week where Nelson will be in full health, but Twist, I'll be even sicker. But until then, we'll read you later. Hey, did we? Oh no, I don't think we did record it back up.
I don't think we did.